Hi, you guys, it's Wendy coming to you with a project share. This particular journal that I altered is called Get to the Heart, and I did collage the front cover. The cover is actually an envelope, a manila envelope that's been painted on, among other things. I do have this tassel. I'm getting more intricate and kind of trying to vary my style with the tassels. I am starting to do a little weaving and adding some beads and things, so I think that's kind of enjoyable as far as my process goes. And then just to get into the contents here, the direction was teal, witchy, foxes, owls. There were some other things, but those were among the things that I found in my supplies. So I have this kind of celestial inspired dress from a fashion magazine, a piece of vellum that came out of a thrift store book, a quilt that is serving as a pocket, a paint chip that's serving as a tuck spot, this beautiful sort of almost Asian inspired book on pandas, had some really lovely illustrations, and I just went ahead and used that in there. And lots of spaces for writing. I've got lots of herbs and kind of greenery in here. This kind of cool sticker that has these eyes on it. This is wallpaper. Children's book illustration of an owl, of course. This is mica. Another spot for writing. Some jewelry. Just a sheet of regular school notebook paper. This is Yellowstone from a really old National Geographic. So Yellowstone in the winter. Kind of galaxy inspired things. Birds. This came from a crafty magazine. These are some old ATCs that I had done a long time ago. I included one of those. We have a coloring page that is mushrooms. This is from that same owl children's book, in a pocket. And here we've got some lined paper. And this came from a book on knitting. Cricket. Beautiful glass containers here, and a fashion magazine image. This came from a book on glass blowing. Another owl. This was some specialty paper I picked up a long time ago from Joann's or Michael's or one of those. And it came in 4x6 size, I guess. And so I decided to put a couple of those in there. And this, which opens up as another space for kind of hiding writing if you don't want somebody to see it. And a pocket. This mask from a National Geographic. This beautiful handmade paper with the deckled edge, I think is really lovely. This came from a fashion magazine. Swan. There's a little tuck spot and some candles. This cat food ad. And a box. This jewelry. Little desk spot there. And someone doing prayer or namaste type gesture. And this is the back side of a card, and again it's got that beautiful deckled edge. Here's that other piece of the Joann's specialty paper. And we have a fox, these fossils, a card. It's a Father's Day card, but that doesn't matter, does it? We have jelly printed paper, another owl image, and a quilted image. This came from a Martha Stewart magazine. A mandala, some jewelry, this little thoughtful pensive woman here, a pocket, some painty paper that I had in my collection. These are microscope images of diatoms, and a heron, a bear. This is Braille paper. Really wanting to get my hands on some more Braille paper. Right before we moved into the house that we live in, I had dozens, and there's kind of a long and funny story behind just boxes and boxes of Braille paper. And in our sort of haste to get everything moved, we were getting really sick of moving, of course, all of our belongings and all of my craft things. I took a bunch of things like wallpaper sample books, and several of those boxes of Braille paper got taken to the thrift store, probably got thrown away. So it kind of is a heartbreaking ending to those resources that I had sort of lovingly hoarded. So one of these days, hopefully that will make its way back to me. Here's some lovely plants and glasses. And this fellow who's carving a bird. Perfume ad. A book from sort of celestial planetary book. This, which was an ad, of course, for a cell phone, and I just went ahead and covered up what was written on the Instagram page that's on there, so this person could write on there if they wanted to. These crystals, which of course act as a tuck spot for journaling. This is a napkin that I've decoupaged onto a book page. A little belly band. This, which actually has some sort of critter in it, maybe a crab, I'm not sure. A rock. This kind of rural scene with somebody walking down the highway. Some more glass. Here we have another, this is from the book on things that fly at night, which is where I got a lot of those owl images from. Some rocks and mineral pages from old encyclopedias. Here's that same book, Things That Fly at Night, and it's got some great owl images. And this kind of treacherous one with the snake sort of invading the home of these little critters here. There's another one out of that book page. There's some more of the vellum, and it's got a poem on it. This bare-chested gal who's grasping her wildflowers. I thought that was kind of a cool ad. An envelope I created, another swan, some more birds, jelly print, children's book on birds. I have a poem back here. These are from my much beloved child craft set, and this had mathematics on the little easel there, and I covered that over so somebody could write something there. And a wizard, and then this has got a little journaling space here. I left the back on its own. I did not have enough of my painty paper here to cover the back. I think that's still okay. But yeah, I think that this fits the bill of the owls and the foxes and the mushrooms and the witchy things, and hopefully the recipient will love it. I certainly loved creating it and sharing it with you guys. Hopefully you're doing well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.